How goes the family? Welcome back to the Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys have a great and exceptional day. We made it through Wednesday. It's all good. Heading out of town in 2 days. So, as I said, everything's shaking but the bone because I'm about to leave my boring home. Anyways, just kidding. Today's word of the day is Cloudburst. Stands for sudden deluge of rain that sends you running for cover. If the sky looks ominous and gray in the morning, you may want to grab an umbrella in case there's a cloudburst later. Main reason why I chose this word is really self-explanatory. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. There's always a storm that is bruising on the horizon in your life, whether you are prepared for it or not. Great example, a lot of people that have been unfortunately laid off from their job, most people were not prepared. We still live in a time where most people can't even afford $1,000 to $2,000 bill. Credit card debt is the highest that it's ever been in the United States, because people are having to utilize it to either one, maintain their lifestyle, or two, to be able to afford to eat. We're living in a time where the pay later Klarna app slash corporation is teamed up with DoorDash to either retain the customers that they have, and obtain new customers and whatnot. So if people just want to order, because utilizing these apps to order food is a luxury thing because you don't have to leave your house. So you're going to pay a delivery fee, you pay a tip for the driver, things of that nature. But a lot of people were not prepared for this economic storm, which I knew eventually was going to come, but I didn't think it was going to come all of a sudden. And then with the economic storm, i.e. inflation, i.e. tariffs, things of that nature, people not being able to afford to buy a house, people barely being able to afford their rent, people barely being able to afford to eat. What were the economic plans? Meaning, were the idea of savings on the list? The idea of accumulating assets was the idea of having a side hustle on the list, because we all get comfortable in our lifestyle, and I am guilty of this as well. But I always know that the storm is always going to come, regardless of the situation. Today's quote of the day is by Damon Wayans. He says, "Some struggle is healthy. If you can embrace it rather than be angry, you can use it as your pilot light." I could not agree with that statement more, because without struggle, you cannot evolve. If everything's fed to you in a silver spoon mouth, you already see what happens with that. Even if you become powerful, you still can end up looking like an idiot because you have a bunch of yes people around you, and not a bunch of people around you who can, one, critically think, and two, think outside the box. Do the great thiefy things, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money move so you can live like fools. Say in Spanish, bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.